Hi guys, welcome back to After Rosita. So today I have this lovely fruit right here. And my cat is like sniffing everything. Oh, there he is. I think you saw his tail. So it's been a pretty uneventful day. It was too hot to go to work, like it normally is. It's summertime right now, so I haven't been going. I've been trying to get off of days and off of weekdays in general, because I've noticed that it's better to start working closer to the weekend than it is like midweek or whatever. I mean, start of the week. And so I don't really know what there is to talk about. Nothing really bothered me today. It was a pretty slow day. I did sign on for a little bit for work though. So I did make a little bit of money, but now I'm just I don't know what it is about summer weather. And lately, it never used to be this way. But previous summers, I'd always be full of energy and stuff, and I'd want to go out and do stuff and all that jazz. But lately, I've just been sleepy and stuff. I just want to sleep all day. And I actually do, because there's nothing stopping me. I honestly think it's just stress. It's stress of everything that I have to pay for and everything that I have to take on this year, and worrying whether or not I'm going to be able to do it or not. Because this is the first time ever in my life where I was my own boss, essentially. It's all of my responsibility, how much I earn. And when I do work hard, I earn good money. It's just that right now I'm trying to be smart about everything, because what I do for work requires a lot of fuel. And fuel is not cheap right now. So I'm impatiently waiting for fuel prices to go down. I've just been thinking about a lot of things that I don't yet know if I want to talk about on this channel. I will talk about a little bit of astrology today though. I was looking at my Saturn placement, and my Saturn placement is in Aquarius, which is interesting because I've been thinking so much about this idea of a revolution that we're coming into, that we're so clearly coming into. With all of this stuff going on with veganism and climate change and talk of capitalism and a post-capitalism, capitalistic world and stuff like that. And how you were seeing so many people, they're just it's so clear that this society, this world that we've created for ourselves, especially in privileged world like America, Australia, nobody is really happy and stuff like that. It's been something I've been exposing myself to a lot in the last couple of years. people saying things like, you go to work from 9 to 5, you go to college to get a job that you ultimately will end up hating, and then having to climb a corporate ladder and stuff like that, and how it's unfulfilling, and how people feel trapped. Even in my own personal life, people feel trapped, They don't like this capitalistic system, and if they are for it, it's because they're just so caught up in like a loop and comfortability that they couldn't imagine a world where a capitalistic system doesn't exist. And so Saturn in astrology, I've learned, is about the harsh lessons, the discipline. My God. And it's about hard work, because Saturn is not just a harsh planet, but it's also just like, it rules, from my understanding, from my limited understanding of this planet, it's all about work, essentially. Which is why it makes sense that Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And when you see the energy of Capricorn, and hold on, I'm actually pretty sure that we've got a lot of Capricorn energy happening right now in this year, in this new decade, which is kind of odd, which is kind of strange to me. I mean, considering the fact that we're supposedly heading toward a revolution, to have strong Capricorn energy hitting us like a tidal wave. Capricorn is so traditional, such a traditional energy. It's an energy that's stuck in its old ways. But no, we have Saturn in Capricorn and Jupiter in Capricorn. So, I don't know exactly what that means. Actually, hold on, what am I saying? I do know what it means, but I think that, so what else do we have looking at this chart? Rising in Gemini, Sun in Aquarius, Moon in Sagittarius, which is the planet of a sign of expansion and optimism, and Mercury in Aquarius, which our minds are all about strange ideas, unorthodox, eccentric ideas. Venus in Pisces and Mars in Sagittarius, which is ironic because my Mars Mars being in Sagittarius, you're supposed to be really driven and active, but I'm sleepy as hell. But the North Node's interesting too, and Pluto's interesting too. They're both also in Capricorn. I mean, South Node is in Capricorn. So births are, what is being released is Cancer energy right now, but whoever is being born now they were a Capricorn in their previous life. So I'm pretty sure that Martin Luther King was a Capricorn, and he was a big revolutionary. And I was reading the comment section of a video just a couple of days ago, and sorry, I'm eating so slow and talking so slow. And somebody mentioned about how Saturn was in Aquarius or something. And I think that it was. Up until like yesterday? Hold on. I could have sworn that I saw Saturn was in Aquarius just last night when I was looking it up. How could it have changed so suddenly? Unless I was dreaming. No, it's been in Capricorn for a while now. But it's weird, because if we have Saturn in Aquarius, then that's the start of the revolution, you know? Maybe Saturn is going into Aquarius in later months. Let me just check. No. Hold on. Yeah, it will eventually go into Aquarius, but that's like in June or something. June 21st at 2 a.m. specifically. So that's a bit strange. That's a bit odd. Oh. I think that we're so clearly in the middle of a revolution right now, and that revolution is finally starting to wake up to the fact that this system that we have created as humans is not working for us. And I think that's the main thing I wanted to just say today, and something that I think that everybody should think about quite seriously. Just like research it if you have the time, because this is important, guys. This is our entire life, and how capitalism is exploiting us and we don't even know it. Most of us don't even know it. Most of us think that people that are anti-capitalist are automatically like socialist or communist, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, because I've met some people that just want to say screw all to like every system that there is. Like they want a moneyless world, and there are people that want a brand new system that, myself included, that is like hard for us to imagine what it would be. We have to be revolutionary. We have to have revolutionary ideas in order to build this, create this new system in place of capitalism. Because capitalism, it's just like, some people benefit off of it, but most people don't. And it's sad that, again, people are disconnected from that because it doesn't affect them personally, you know? When it doesn't affect somebody personally, it's like they just don't care. And that's something else that we need to shift our thinking about. Just because it doesn't affect us personally, it doesn't give us an out to not care, because you're successful and you have a job and you have a home and you have stability and stuff. There are, like, the majority of people are struggling. And I'm not even one of them to understand that. Like, I'm not struggling at all. And nobody around me is, I mean, some people around me are struggling, and I have empathy for them, you know? That's why I don't think that this system is any good. And there's so much to this. There's like, I can't just like say that it's the people struggling, but it's also just like the aspect of pure exploitation that is tied in, inherent to capitalism. And this is something that needs people to wake up to. Like you need to wake up to this, because you can't just sit in your own bubble for the rest of your life. You have to get outside of your comfort zone and, you know, think about something outside of yourself. And on that note, I think that's just where I'm going to leave it. I've become more leaning toward anti-capitalist. So, yeah. I know that sounds kind of like insane. And maybe my mind will change, but I don't know. I don't see it changing anytime soon. Um, Subscribe, leave me a comment letting me know what you think, and have a good day or night. Bye.